Number six, yeah, crime victims in the European Union entitled to fair and appropriate compensation for the injuries. Yes. Now, they have suffered regardless of where in the European Union the crime was committed. Yes. Now, you'd say I'm not in the European Union, but when international policing organizations, yes, have all said that they will support the constitutions of the various nations that belong to the European Union, yes, and the United States had signed on believing that the European Union was a good idea for the European nations, yes. When I email Interpol and Europol, yes, and quite a few of those in law enforcement in European nations, they have knowledge of the crime, the intentional crime of violating my rights and the rights of my family. Could you get me every employee of Europol for the last 40 years and their actual assets? And then I emailed those in the South American polls, Central and South America. Now, when I have emailed every constitutional court in pretty much every constitutional nation of the world. And for some reason, you think, well, we don't have to protect his right to a speedy trial. Yes. We don't have to have a signature. I'm absolutely sure about this victim's compensation coach. See, when you receive an email from me and I document that the United States refuses to enforce the actual constitution of this nation, and you thought, well, we can do what we're doing because nobody knows. No one knows. For every nation of the European Union, that all belongs to the international policing organizations of the Interpol, Europol, and South American Police. I'm going to sue every fucking one of them because the truth of the matter is when they have knowledge that the Federal Bureau of Investigation doesn't seem to understand the importance of enforcing the rights of American citizens. And when my public defender had said, well, they already issued a do not contact order on Guam, and then you issued one here where I was not a resident, there seems to be some problem with the understanding. Now you think you think I'm joking about this? Get me the actual employees. I'm not joking. I e- I emailed the European Union because the United States is a member of the European Union because I'm actually going to sue every fucking person employed in Europol. Now, I emailed the German National Police thousands of times. I emailed the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I sent a contact form on the very day that you say I was in Sequim, Washington. You violated my right to a speedy trial. Yes. You've continued to violate my rights for the last 7 years and 3 months, and I still don't know where my sons are at. Now, why don't you fuck ups that call yourselves police departments in the United States of America realize that when you refuse to actually answer an email where I document that my rights are being violated, I will sue every police department of the United States of America. You think it's a fucking joke? You're laughing your asses off. The United States is a member of the international policing community in every nation of the world. And when the Federal Bureau of Investigation thinks that they're so fucking funny as to think that I won't put in prison,